Why is a small country with a shaky economy suddenly at the heart of global power politics? Welcome to Sacred Echoes of India. In this segment, we uncover the real reason both Washington and Beijing want a piece of Pakistan and what it really means for the region and the world. Right now, a quiet power struggle is playing out in South Asia and is centered around one unlikely player, Pakistan. On one side, the United States, on the other, China, and in the middle, a country with both opportunity and volatility. If this sounds like the beginning of a new Cold War, well, you are not wrong. Just recently, China and Pakistan signed a new action plan, marking the start of Phase 2 of the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. It's part of Beijing's Global Belt and Road Initiative, but this time the stakes are even higher. Almost like clockwork, the US showed up, sending military aircraft, bringing flood relief, and re-engaging with Pakistan's most powerful institution. And no, it's not the civilian government, it's the military. In fact, Pakistan's Army Chief Asim Munir shared lunch with Donald Trump and partied with US military commanders. Coincidence? Not likely. China's game plan is crystal clear. They're not just building roads, they're laying down a strategic web. Consider growth, innovation, green energy, even a $1 trillion economy vision by 2035. But it goes deeper. Fiber optic cables connecting directly to Chinese satellites, land and sea internet transit, mining operations, even a clause allowing China to study Pakistan's oil and gas reserves, rumored to be massive. And yes, agriculture. China's hungry, literally. With a dependency on imported food and a global tariff war, Pakistan's fertile lands are suddenly very appealing. While China is playing the economic long game, the US is making a very different kind of move, one that flies under the radar. Why did 6 giant C-17 Globemasters land at a military airbase instead of a civilian airport during flood relief? Because Noor Khan isn't just any base. It's the nerve center of Pakistan's air mobility, now being quietly upgraded. And here is the kicker. Every single American initiative is being run through the Pakistan Army, not the Prime Minister's office. From formal agreements on strategic minerals to cryptocurrency deals signed with the military's backing, it's clear who's calling the shots. Even Pakistan's top investment body, run by the army. Not exactly democratic, but very effective if you are Washington and want to avoid red tape. If all this sounds familiar, it should. What we are witnessing is a modern Cold War, not with nuclear missiles, but with fiber optics, crypto, and corridor diplomacy. For Pakistan, this is like being the popular kid at prom. Both China and the US are offering gifts, investment, and influence. And for now, Pakistan is happy to take from both wallets. But behind the charm offensives, there is a deeper strategic play. The US may be using Pakistan as a backdoor base, while China embeds its industries, infrastructure, and potentially surveillance networks. For India, this raises serious security and strategic concerns, from border tensions to growing Chinese presence right next door. And for the world, it signals a deeper shift in the global balance of power, where even smaller nations become battlegrounds for bigger agendas. Increased Chinese presence, possible US bases, intelligence networks, even satellite internet crossing into contested zones. And it's not just about politics. These moves could reshape military balance, disrupt regional stability, and drag India into conflicts it doesn't want. The CPAC now creeps dangerously close to Indian borders, while American presence could provoke new skirmishes. It's a geopolitical cocktail, and the first sip has already been taken. So, what happens when a country becomes the playground for two global powers? History shows someone always pays the price. Will Pakistan reap rewards or become a pawn once again? Will India push back? And can the world avoid another Cold War this time with digital tools and economic corridors. Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insightful videos. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.